What are we talking about?
Today, Edson, I wanted to talk about discipline being your freedom.
Tell me,
Big,
tell me, tell me.
let me tell you, it's a big topic. Well, I was doing some thinking over the week, over the couple of weeks. I looked at some posts and it got me thinking. And I was thinking that if you act upon your impulse all the time, you may think that you are free. It may give the illusion of freedom because you're doing what you think you want. Whatever comes to you, you do it. However, you're acting on impulses that are given to you by your programming, by the things around you, by the people around you, the things you see. So are those impulses really yours? Was the question I had. Is that really your freedom? Because you don't choose your impulses. They come from unconscious decisions. They're unconscious, they just pop up. So they're influenced by things that you see on social media or on the news, things by your environment, your friends, your work, your school, anywhere like that. That's where your impulses derive. So if you're acting on them all the time, can you really say that you're free? But that's where discipline comes in, and you choose to override all these impulses by creating your own programming, let's say, and you replace these impulses with other activities which streamline you to the goal that you wish to achieve. And that negates all of these things that have been given to you. You may see an advert on TV and it's Dairy Milk Cadbury chocolate. And then 4 hours later, you may think, oh, I want some chocolate, I think. Is that your impulse, or is that because you just saw it 4 hours ago and then the cogs have turned? Now you're thinking, oh yeah, I think I want that. And then you go get it and you think, oh yeah, I'm free. Why would I want to be disciplined and be strict, like eat strictly? Why would I want to do that and sacrifice all of this goodness that I want? But do you really want that, or is it coming from outside? Was the question I was thinking to myself. So that's why I see that discipline is real freedom, because you then get to choose the goal that you wish to work to, and you can override all these things coming into your head and all these impulses and desires and all these things that are not going to get you to your goal. You ignore them for the goal that you really want. And I think that's what makes discipline so powerful. And this is just something I realized that I was working it out and I was thinking, and I saw some posts and it sort of flipped a switch, and I was like, wow, yeah. So that is actually the case. It lifts you to freedom. It is freedom because you choose where you want to go. You don't get what you're given, but you choose where you want to go. And that's what I thought I would bring to this conversation. And I know you have something to say. I know.
I love how you process and how you got to that conclusion of how discipline is freedom, and love your awareness of the fact that you're being programmed all the time, all the time. This is how advertising works. Yeah, it's giving people a false sense of freedom. Right? You're gonna be happier. You're gonna feel like this person in this picture, right? And as human beings, we are not literally copying advertising, right? It doesn't work in our brain like that. Like, oh, I want to be like this person because, right? It's little anchors, yeah. So little programming that goes into your lovely neural pathways, right? So through your neural pathways, and little anchor gets placed, and that sits there and it marinates in your head. And whenever you're feeling a certain way, then you're looking for solutions. But you don't have to go look for solutions because they've been already given to you through advertising, right? So the solutions to whatever you feel, you've been programmed to find those solutions in the products that you go and purchase, consume, right? So there you go. And discipline is freedom. 100% discipline is freedom. And I love what you say, like if you have a plan yourself and you stick to that plan, that's your discipline. Now that's real freedom because you created that plan.
Yeah.
Right? You created that plan, and whether that's a nutritional plan, whether that is a plan for your workout, or a plan for your career, a plan for how you're going to conduct yourself. That is your plan, because you have a desired outcome out of all of that. And therefore it's freedom. Because the false sense of freedom that you get from responding to your impulses is, as you rightfully asked, are they your impulses? No, they're little seeds that have been planted inside of you through advertising. And you call them impulses. No, they're just little reminders of, oh, you should have a bar of chocolate. Remember, you felt amazing. And there's all these sensations that have been planted in your lovely brain, that make you go, oh yeah, it's time for that, right? Not taking away that a lot of these products are also addictive. You know, sugar is very addictive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, salt, same thing. You know, those things that add flavor to your food, a lot of these things are addictive. You know, once you go down the salt or the sugar route, you'll keep craving more.
Yeah.
You know, when you have something salty, try just to have one. Good luck. Yeah, it's addictive.
Yeah, there you go. This discipline is the path to freedom. Let's say that can be the title.
Discipline is the path of freedom.
Yeah,
Love that.
but yeah, it's a good conversation, and yeah, I thought it was a light bulb moment for me. I realized when I've really sat and worked, figured it out, and I was like, oh, that's what's going on. I get it. I get it now. Get it.
Cool. Beautiful.